Hello and happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. This is a message for our awesome Karakan staff. I hope that you're having a great start to the week and have a few important updates and things to share with you guys. First of all, I want to thank all those that participated in our all-staff training and our all-staff meeting 2 weeks ago now, and miss those that couldn't be there. Acknowledge there were some that couldn't join us, and really keen to try and ensure that we can bring those that weren't able to attend into our next all-staff meeting. We had the opportunity to talk about some really important topics, such as person-centered practice, defensive documentation, boundaries, workplace health and safety, and safeguarding. And so, by way of update, there were a few things I'd like to share with you today. First of all, I just wanted to share a quote as we think about person-centered practice. That's something that is fundamental, that is at the core of what we are here to do, what we should be doing, and what we need to ensure that we as practitioners, as support providers, are guided by when we talk about person-centered practice. I like this quote. It's a very simple one. Person-centered practice places emphasis on who the person is rather than what condition or diagnosis they are presenting with. And another quote I really love here is the commitment within the person-centered approach is to dismantling the structural distribution of power that can often be in a support relationship. I know that those that were there at the all-staff meeting had an opportunity to engage in a conversation. I hope each of us, I encourage you to study, Google, look at person-centered practice and some of the fundamental principles that guide how we provide support in a person-centered way. In relation to another topic that we talked about, an important thing to take note of is we talked about safeguarding. We talked about what is safeguarding, what is abuse, what is neglect and exploitation, what is restrictive practice, and what are the things we need to be aware of and be able to support as support workers. As part of that, we ask everybody and we require every staff member to sign our safeguarding documentation that demonstrates that you've been provided that information, that you've read it and that you understand it. So with this video, I'll be providing you the attachment, the document. For those at the all-staff meeting, you can read it, you've already signed it. For those that weren't there, we need you to read this, sign and return this document to the office electronically or drop it in at the office, because we need on file everybody has read and understood the safeguarding advice that we've provided. I also want to make you aware that we have our employee access program available to all staff. That's an opportunity if you are struggling with something in your work life, in your private or personal life, and you would like to talk to someone, to a counsellor. There's an opportunity to draw on our employee access program, and I'm going to attach and provide the details of how you can do that. If you have any feedback on your experience using our EAP program, we would love to hear it if you're comfortable, but we want to ensure everyone has the opportunity to be aware of that. By way of update, I also want to let you know we will be commencing a new round of Certificate 3s in Individual Support Disability and Certificate 4s in mental health. If you are interested in training, in being supported to train, we fund the cost of that training, and we support people coming together once a month to engage in training activities. If you are interested, please send your interest through to Michelle Sharp to let her know that that is something that you would be interested in engaging in. We will also be looking at our casual and part-time workforce, and if you're a casual employee that's interested in part-time and going into a part-time contract, please let us know. We would be interested to hear from you, and if that's something that you would like to explore further. Training is something that we're committed to, and we're excited to support staff in getting their accreditation qualifications and professional development. Last thing just to touch on is it's Easter coming up. It's time for chocolate and bunnies and all the good things we have at Easter. If you are planning on taking leave, please submit your leave request now. We need to know ahead of time so we can plan our workforce and ensure we support you and our customers. So get your leave request in if you're planning on going on leave. I hope that each of you are well. I hope that the things that we're trying to look at, training, our employee access program, engaging opportunities for our all staff meetings, that these are of benefit to you. There's one last update I just realised I need to provide, and that is we have adjusted our sleepover rate to go from $52.86 to $65. That's a 19% increase in our sleepover rate, and that will commence as of the 27th of March. So I do want you to be aware that we are changing and increasing our sleepover rate that we pay to staff. Last quote, let's wrap this up. The very essence of person-centered approach is about individuality, which leads to a community of acceptance characterized by difference. We celebrate people's differences. We are interested in people's strengths. We look for the unique contributions that each person makes. We are there to support and work with through a person-centered approach. Have a great week. Thanks for all you do, and take care.